Hi, this is BowdaciousGamer and welcome back to another episode of God of War of my playthrough. We just recently got about halfway through the Alfheim playthrough. And we paused here last time. We just finished another Nurnik chest, I think they're called. And we're going to just carry on going through this Alfheim entrance to get to this light. That's where we're aiming for. We're going for the light. In the end of the last episode, we saw an elf that was flying with big horns coming down here. We're gonna inevitably bump into that dude later on. So let's just try and get on with it and see if we can
Think that side hallway
get that
will us to
light.
the temple?
We will find out.
Oops, bit too early there. Try that again.
Okay. Very tricky.
Lock Atreus away. Oh, well, how did he get out? Okay. Sneaky little chest, so I'll be dealing with that in a second.
I know Mother's voice better than anyone. It was her.
She is gone, boy. Speak no more of this.
Fine.
There you go. So my goal today is, in this episode, we'll see get as far as we can, but I think I'll be trying to just get through. So fragment heart of Alfheim, rare enchantment, reduces all damage from dark elves attacked by 12%. Stacks up, so I'll be using that because obviously we're facing a lot of elves. So I'm gonna try and get to the point where, you know, we're getting the light. I think that's where I need to get to. There we go. I don't have that many enchantment slots. Hopefully I can find Sindri or Brock. I don't think there's many really thinking about it, I don't think there's that many moments for blacksmiths in this area. Now that I think about it. There's the man with the horns again. Battering them. No. Come on. We're done.
Hold on, boy! Fight!
Kratos showing his strength again.
Run, boy!
Let's take some of these dudes down. Hopefully my aim will be a lot better than it was last time. Oh, thought he was gone. Did I just bounce off of him? There we go.
Thanks.
So pretty confident that's where we need to go. The beast entry. So Dark Elf Warrior. This type seems stronger than the average Dark Elf. Elf. They swing their heavy weapons so hard it creates a shockwave, making their attacks really tough to dodge. And I'm pretty sure I can't stun them by throwing my axe, which is a bit of a... I was going to swear then, but I won't. Right, first time I played through this. See that vine there? And you can see on your screen, I'll throw just to make sure you can see it. That one. Couldn't figure it out. And then my friend did his playthrough and found it straight away. So down here, there's a secret little vine that I completely missed, and they connect. I didn't even hit them both that time either. There you go. And that should give me the chest. And I was gutted because the first time I played through it, this was the only chest I didn't open. What's flying about? Oh, look at all the dark elves.
No way across here. Too bad the witch's bowstring doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, we'll get there. Let's keep moving.
Hey, you sure the witch is okay? I'd hate to think she died helping us.
She knew what she was doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Ugh, more of it.
If we cut enough away, the bridge above us should reappear.
Right.
Expect resistance.
Right.
Okay. So just like the just the way the levels are constructed in the areas. Santa Monica have done a really good job. Like, mechanics. Oh, that didn't work out well. Okay. Bye. Cool animation coming up. See if I can get the like that. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Okay. I attacked this a little bit too early, this is bad.
We can use it against them.
Not good, not good, not good. Okay, this is not a good start to this ancient fight. Oh, come on. Not good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on. Come on, in. Do it again. Right. I really love these ancients. They're like, to me, they're like golems. An absolute pain in the backside. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, okay, that's not going well, is it? Need some health right now. Not much at all. Any more? Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Beat it down a bit. Okay. Oh, what? Well, I can't be dealing with these guys now. Thought that was health back there. It's not. Oh, oh, oh.
Show me more focus.
Oh, he's dead. Did the Atreus kill him?
There it is.
That's amazing. So Stone Nation, one of the ancients. I can't believe it. Did Mum know where they were? Did Mum know they were still alive? They're well ancient. Supposedly they're part of Ymir himself, and they've been around since the beginning of time. I thought they were all in Midgard. I wonder why this one is in Alfheim.
Watch our backs, boy.
And I've just remembered where there is a stall with a blacksmith. We should watch out for their charge attacks. They can cause temporary blindness. Yeah, no crap. It's hard to fight when you can't see anything. Well, ain't that the truth? Except if you're, you know, Daredevil. Njord's Tempest. Light runic attack. A rapidly spinning melee attack that clears out surrounding enemies and deals significant damage. So let's have a look at this. So, I've had a comment off a viewer, and he would like me to go through some of these abilities. So while I'm here, I'm just going to quickly go through a few and kind of talk about what benefits you will get depending on the build you choose. So if you're going through a pure damage type, something like Njord's Tempest would suit you well, because you know it's doing high damage, low frost, low stun, and it would work really, really well. Me personally, I like the charge with the white bar. Well, actually, no, I don't. Give me a second. Okay, right. So actually, there's a lot more, but I've only got 3, obviously. So at the moment, I've got charge of the white bar. Njord's Tempest seems like a good one. Like I said, doing high damage and low to moderate frost and no stun. And then you've got charge of the wild boar, which is low, very low damage, low to mild frost and low to mild stun. And the orange ones represent bars that'll go up when you upgrade that ability. So you get quite a boost to stun on Hell's Touch, for example, if you go up another level. And each runic ability has 3 levels. Now, I personally don't go for the pure damage character build. I love the runic damage because the frost damage and later on other things just help out dealing damage to certain enemy types. But you can go pure stun, and you can have a stun build, and you can, you know, focus on that ability to stun your enemies and do those grapple finishes, and that will help a lot getting your stun up. So using something like Hell's Touch or something along those lines would help you do your stun build. But personally, I like my runic builds, so that's why I kind of go with Vivaldi's Anvil, because it's maxed out. Like the frost damage is full 5. I could upgrade it again. I get 1 more to damage, which is fine. I'm okay with having no stun. I really am. Like there's certain things you want to stun, but like Thiaz's Talon, I think I'm saying that right. is moderate damage and will be moderate frost. But why sacrifice that when I can just go to Evaldi's Anvil? It's way stronger. It's an AoE, which is obviously better, because Viaz's talent is a concentrated swipe upwards, and if you upgrade it, it just lets you do multiple strikes upwards or down vertically. But Evaldi's Anvil is completely AoE based, so it takes up a wide area, multiple enemies. It's really, really good. And Frost Giant's Frenzy, once again, very high damage, and it probably go to max if you max it out. But the frost is not non-existent, even though it's a frost-based runic attack, and there's a little bit of stun. But once again, if you're not doing a stun-based build, there's no point using those runic abilities. Now, throughout the game, there's going to be a lot more abilities that we unlock, and we'll be looking at those as well, because I'll be switching through. But I've said it previously, predominantly with my heavy runic attack, I will be focusing on Evaldi's Anvil. Now, I will try a few more out to kind of let viewers see how these abilities are used and how they're affected, how they affect the enemies. But for my personal preference, Evaldi's Anvil is where I'm going to stay. By the way, the reason they're not lit is because you can't swap out your runics while it's cooldown mode, otherwise you'd just be able to, you know, do Evaldi's Anvil, go in, switch to Frost Giant Frenzy, do that, go back into the menu, switch to Thiaz's Talon, you know, and you'd be able to really spam them, and it would make the game way too easy. I don't think I've got any rooms now. So, well, like I said, I'm focusing on that, but we'll keep looking at them going through this playthrough. But I think the main thing to understand is the runic attacks are completely down to your build, your preference as a player, and what you want, you know, your version of Kratos to do, and how you want to play him.
Huh. Guess the light makes more than bridges. Maybe this will spit us out on top.
I hope that helps and clears that up a little bit.
Look! The blue door! We made it!
Okay, let's get over this bridge.
You know, I will never get used to walking on solid light.
It's pretty damn cool.
The door. There's no seam.
What?
We have a problem.
Houston.
These doors do not open.
Hello? I don't get it. I even have a door. Hello?
Come, we will find another way in.
It's a great question though. What's the point of having a door if you can't open it?
More of those bells.
A Nornir chest must be nearby.
Okay, so we've got this one, and the other one, if you didn't know, which you might not do if you've not played it, is behind all these. Now, I have to... Where's it? There it is. There you go. There it is there. Now this could be a little bit bothersome, because the timing on it's really fast. Oops. Now I did kind of make that look a little bit easy, obviously doing it first time, but I promise that is not as easy as it looks. Oh, and my rage has gone up. Look at that. That's what we want. Okay. So now we can... You know, what's the point of having a door? Let's go over side.
Hey, Sindri. We found something interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love something interesting.
I'll be getting to Sindri in a minute. Just bear with me, let's get this.
Here, boy. Another one.
This giant's a sorceress. Her name is Groa. Looks like she had visions. Did Odin kill her for her book?
There we go. So Groa, a giant sorceress and a powerful seer, slain by Odin. Did he steal her book of visions? Basically what the trailer said.
Whoa! You killed an ancient?
Yes.
Was it difficult?
Yes.
Is that all you're gonna give me?
Yes.
I'm feeling creative.
So I should be able to get the
today.
Pauldron of the Ancients now. I won't be able to get it now. There you go. Because you need Ancient Hearts, you need 3 of them. Nothing's really an upgrade. I'm still at level 1, so I need to up my game a little bit. I don't have enough rubble either to get that. What's this? So that's... Might as well just get the wolf skin stuff. Let's just check the waist armor. I need some because I need to go up a level. I'm still level 1. That's quite ridiculous. Sorry, I know I'm flicking between the two, but I'm just making a choice here. Well, I'm going back to the style of how you want to build your character. So, if you look at these stats on the right, your strength goes up down to your armor you're wearing, your enchantments that you've got, but also down to, it's mainly down to your weapon upgrade. So every time the Leviathan axe gets upgraded, my strength just goes through the roof. So you can add to that, but its main focus is through your weapon, so I wouldn't worry too much about the strength. The runic is down to your magic abilities and your runic spells, which is what I focus on. That's my playstyle. Defense, once again, you can get really defensive armor and have that be your priority over your damage output. It's kind of like most games. Or you can focus on your vitality and how much health you have, and have more health so you can take the hit and not have to worry about dying as quickly. Now, I'll explain luck in a second, but cooldown is obviously how fast your runic abilities can be reused. So the higher your cooldown, the faster those abilities. So say you've got some, say Evaldi's Anvil is, I believe it's 49 seconds of cooldown. The higher my cooldown, the lower that cooldown time is, excuse me. So, say my cooldown is 50 or 100. Instead of being 49 seconds for Evaldi's Anvil, it'll be 10 seconds, it'll be 15 seconds. Excuse me. But luck is down to the activation of the perks on your sockets. So some have high perk chances, some have very low perk chances. So the higher your luck, the more chance you've got of those perks activating. So obviously a high one will be very, very high, and a low one might go to medium or high, based on how much you put into luck. And once again, that's through your enchantments, and sometimes through armor choice and other aspects like that. Your main ones you want to focus on are your runic and your defense and your vitality, because like I say, the luck, I don't think it's too important, because you get some really good perks later on. Cooldown, that just goes up by the better armor you get throughout the game. And strength, that just goes up through your axe, so it doesn't really play into anything. So I hope that helps and clears some stuff up. I am just going to go and get some... I'm going to get... Yeah, I'll get the wolf skin. There you go.
I think that's a keeper.
It is, and I will equip it. Yay, I'm level 2. That's what I'm looking for.
And for the youngster?
Nothing right now. Right, so now to upgrade some stuff.
Fine piece of work. If I say so myself.
So that's just hack silver I need, and I can upgrade that to level 3. So I could do that. And I don't want to put into bars because what's the point? It starts at level 2. They're actually better. Yeah, why not?
I don't suppose you could try keeping that clean?
I will equip those as well. And I'm out of money. So what I can do is see if I can sell anything. Actually, just give me a second. Yeah, I need money for 12,000. Bloody hell. Let's sell that.
That's the deal.
Sell that. And that. Keep that because I need it. And when you sell some, it just goes in here. So you just need to. I don't like having the exclamation mark, so I just have to go through and get rid.
What can I do for you?
Yes, we've got that as well. There you go.
Who knew?
So now I can have more enchantments on my stuff. Now I could do it again. Or I could upgrade this. No, let's do... Oh, why can't I do that? Oh, I'm missing soft. Let's just do this one.
That looks amazing.
There you go. So I'm almost at level 3 now, but I have 2.5 worked it through.
Happy to provide.
So, thank you, Sindri. Right, so now I can actually get some more runic slots going. So let's put the Alfheim up there. Oh, there's a possibility. Oh no, wrong one. There's a possibility I might get to level 3. We'll find out. Put that on. So that's quite a lot of damage to the elves now. So that's going to give me an advantage when fighting them. I don't want that. Let's do that one. Okay, that didn't really get me anywhere close to level 3, but I'm okay with that.
This way.
Let's take it. And away we go. Let's just keep going.
We're inside. Of course.
I think that was that big general. Oh great, just some more. Take him out, take him out. Yeah. Come on, get rid. There you go. Well, that's the guy who summons more. Come on, look. No, no, he's summoning more. Come on, there you go. Let's get rid of him. Right. That's much better. Just get rid, come on. Is that it? So Once again, lining these up. So Dark Elf Summoner. This one is able to call in reinforcements, so we should take him down quickly, which is what I tried to do. They should be easy to spot thanks to the bright glow in their wings. I wonder how many Dark Elves there are in Alfheim. Let's just say a lot. Those glowy winged BSs. Oh, well, wait a minute, what's this? I don't like, because there's constantly calling reinforcements, which is a pain in the backside. Right, okay, moving on. Every time I see a nightmare, an Avenged Sevenfold song pops into my head. Do you know that song Nightmare? What, see? It just appears in my head, I can't help it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Son of a... That it? Sounds like there's someone. Oh, you get.
I'm out of breath.
Well, you got a few seconds to catch it before I carry on. So, exploded nightmare. These nightmares like to swarm in close and then explode. Why do they sacrifice themselves like this? Maybe they are all part of some kind of hive mind. Whatever the reason, it's really annoying.
Whoa! Now that's impressive.
Is that another beastry? Oh, another Dark Elf Warrior update. They are much easier to kill when grounded. Tripping them up seems to work pretty well. Nothing around here. Back over. So, when you know how everything works and where everything is, it's not that difficult. It's when you're trying to figure everything out it makes it hard. No, I'm not ever gonna bother. Bye. Let's keep going. Oh no, get it down. Health, yes there is a smidgen, a slither of health. Did I just hear a crow? Oh, I'm pretty sure I did. But I've actually no idea where it is. Watch me miss that crow. I'm sure that I had a crow.
There, the light.
They've covered it up with that stuff. How would they do that? Look, another light up. What's he doing? Oh no! Why are they killing him? He didn't do anything.
Do not assume. You are seeing the end of a war, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We make ours.
Yeah, we do. Come on. take him out before he calls reinforcements. That'll do. And dead. Ah, too early.
What now?
That'll do.
The light is near. Look for a way inside.
Okay. So, Dark Elf Summoner again. When he spins his weapon, it means he's about to call in more Dark Elves. We should stop him before he slams it into the ground. Yeah, it's a given. I do not want more elves attacking me. Okay. Come on.
That did it! Look!
There we go.
More light bridges!
It's really
me.
bugging me that I heard a crow. It's sincerely, I feel like I've missed something important. I know it's only a crow, but it's just, that's part of me in my gaming. I get a little bit OCD with stuff. Even though I've platinumed this game, I'm still, you know. Oops. Oh, that'll do. Another beastry. As soon as they start charging us, just one hit to their body will blow them up. The explosion hurts other enemies too. Could be useful when fighting a big group. Yeah, it will be.
Ready yourself!
Ah, you son of a bitch. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. I told you I'm not big on them. Oh, yeah, but you ain't calling no one anymore. Yeah, I need to wait till that runs out. So this is, I hate that. Don't be blinding me again. Oh my god, come on. Oh. He's having a bad day. Okay, let's carry on. I think I just missed a beastry. Yeah. Dark Elf Summoner again. He can block axe throws, but if we catch him off guard, Father's heavy axe throw will freeze him and negate his speed. That'll be very helpful. We're on a roll here, we're on a roll.
You're restoring all the pathways.
Yeah, I know, yeah. That's the point of what we're doing. Such good design though. I mean, look at all this. This next sequence is fantastic. Absolutely amazing. So I can't wait for this next sequence because I'm a big fan of it. So it's a little bit of a puzzle, really easy. Groups of 3. If I can hit them, that would be very helpful to me. There we go. So yeah, and you can kind of tell by following the pipes. So one there, and one in the distance, and line them up. There you go. And last one. There you go. They're not that tough. Look at the head just staring at us.
I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
Quiet.
It's enemy territory. We're not supposed to be anywhere near here.
Did you hear that?
Stay alert and by my side.
Hey, when we make it to the light, how do you think we get it into the
The
Bifrost?
witch said to step into it
She did?
when she was ripped away from this realm.
Oh, how'd I miss that?
You were more concerned with her safety than our goal. Quiet. I have him. Your knife boy.
Right, that'll do. Go to sleep.
That was close.
Do not stray from me, boy.
You don't gotta tell me.
I'm getting a bit dazed by the light beams there.
Oh, it's so sticky.
Gina Nuna!
Another one!
Stay back.
The light!
Yes, we are near our goal, but we must be careful.
There are a lot of them here. They're like moths. I think that's kind of like the symbolism of it. Like they are like moths to a flame, aren't they? It's really cool. Okay.
There. When it falls, be ready. We will need to move quickly.
Okay.
Jump, boy!
Look out!
Here they come. Stay behind me and protect our flank.
Yes, sir!
Don't take care of them. Right, so this sequence, you just need to wail on and get through this area because they just don't stop.
I will clear our path. Shorten the time between your volleys.
What happened to accuracy on the speed?
There are many targets. You will not miss.
Just gotta keep pushing forward because they will not stop. I know, yeah. I was gonna say, I know.
Stay focused.
Right, okay, let's just do one. Here we go. Some more like it. Just woo, just go through 'em. Anyone seen the anime One Punch Man? That's how I'm feeling right now.
Boy. Are you injured?
I'm fine. Wow. It's beautiful.
Here you go. The light is released.
The light. It's making the whole temple reappear. It's the source of all of it. hear... I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there? Ah! Ah! Oh, that really hurt. I felt like my hand was on fire.
Stay here.
But I want to
Stay
go...
here.
That's a voice you listen to. Stay here, okay.
Only use it as a last resort.
You're giving me your axe.
I'm letting you hold my axe. It's not a gift.
Still.
Here we go. This looks so good. The lighting and stuff.
What is this? Faye?
You have to come back. You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him.
Don't know if anyone recognizes this little section.
He always leaves.
Might doing a
He's
few.
never here. He doesn't want me and he never will. I don't know him and he doesn't know me. Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am. I know better.
I love that
He
shot.
doesn't talk to me. Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you.
Follow the stream.
Except... I don't mean that. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be. So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
So, I was wondering what point in time was Atreus saying all these things, and then you see this. You walk through that last section, and you come out back in the hut, and you see the shot with Atreus and his mother. Now, to me, that was basically what he was saying to his mum. Do you know, when he was lighting the candles, and he was basically praying and putting the leaves on her at the beginning. So it's nice because he'd said something but you didn't hear, so it's nice to kind of hear what he said to his mother before she was cremated and Kratos took her out. And obviously he was basically saying he don't think Kratos can be a dad. He doesn't think he's going to be a good dad. Can I go back down there? No. And in a way, Trace is completely disappointed in him so far. You know, he hasn't done anything for him and he hasn't been a father. So that speaks volumes to me. And this is that bridge of Jotunheim.
Hey. Wait. Come back! No! No! What have you done? Why did you do that?
I saved you! You are trapped in there! I waited and I waited, but you wouldn't come out! So I pulled you out!
Boy, I was gone only...
Jesus.
Moments.
No! You've been gone a long, long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
Just look at the
We should go before they
the
come
amount
back.
of bodies is left.
I hope you got what you needed.
How many did he kill? I remember the first time I saw this as well, and it's just another one of those images where it's
Yes.
just something you're not expecting. You know,
Look,
I expected him
there's
to be
our exit.
fighting,
But there's no light to make a bridge.
or
We're trapped.
to be in the midst
Which is
of a fight, or the
most
start of a
dangerous.
fight when we got dragged out. Not for him to have slaughtered a good, you know, few dozen of them, maybe even, you know, going pretty higher than that. Like, it's absolutely insane. The piles of just bodies. Jesus. Okay.
Boy, your bow. Hold it out.
So, light arrows. You've acquired light arrows. Shoot them at light crystals to infuse them with Alfheim light. You have well, so I'll get 3 of them basically.
On my mark, loose your arrow into the stone.
There you go.
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
And that is also a good time for me to stop this episode. Thank you very much for watching through. Once again, it's another long one. I am trying to keep these between half an hour and an hour, so you know, try and get as much done between each episode. Oh, look at this. This is mental. My first question would be, how many did you kill? How long have I actually been gone? Are you okay? Do we need to take you to a psychologist after this? Look at this, it's mental. So yeah, thank you very much again for watching. I will be releasing another episode as soon as possible. Thank you very much, and yeah, this is BowdaciousGamer saying good night. Bye guys.